Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're gonna be jumping down into my top 5 all-time favorite brawlers from the beginning since I've been starting playing in back in 2018. That was literally 6 years ago when I first started playing Brawl Stars. So I've been really excited from day one for this game, and I've enjoyed playing it all the time. There have been moments where I just got bored out of the game and then I took a break. But now I think I'm back. I'm trying to push some brawlers. As you can see, I've got Surge, Chester, Gus, Fang, all up to 700. And I'm trying to get Sandy and Leon up to 700 as well. That's going to happen soon. And maybe Crow as well. I can try to get up to 700. That's going to be really interesting to see in the upcoming days. So I might make a new video for Sandy and for Leon and for Crow, push them all to 700, and that's going to be ready by the end of the season. I really enjoy playing them, so it's going to be really fun as well. So without further ado, let's jump right into the fifth most favorite brawler of mine that I love playing. Who's going to be the fifth most favorite? So the fifth most favorite for me is going to be none other than
One more time!
Crow. That's right, guys, Crow. My all-time favorite, my very first legendary that I unlocked back in 2018 when Brawl Stars was not even 3D. It was like a 2D sort of game. The graphics were bad back in beta. So I unlocked Crow when the game was still in beta, so a lot of good memories that are associated with, of course, Crow has been one of the prime sources of enjoyment for me. He's been the OG, but they've added new brawlers after that, and it is what it is. But Crow still is one of my top 5 favorite. That just goes to show how fun to play Crow is, because he's been here with me for 6 years and I've enjoyed playing him even to this day. So he's still gonna be in my top 5 favorite, but not quite more than 5, because there are 4 more brawlers that I really enjoy more than Crow. Crow is still really good, OG brawler, but there are 4 more that I really like. So let's jump into number 4. Number 4. Who's gonna be number 4? Number 4 is gonna be none other than number 4. Yes, number 4 is gonna be Fang. Fang, number 4. Fang is just so much fun. Obviously, you guys know Fang always. You can pop off with Fang. A good Fang player can really literally change the pace of the whole game, and that's really fun and exciting for me. It's always gonna be exciting to play Fang. His super is one of the most satisfying supers in the game. His normal attacks are also so satisfying. It does a lot of damage, and he's always gonna be one of those brawlers that are, regardless of the meta, he's going to be fun to play, and you're just going to have a blast playing him. And that's why I've pushed him to 700, even though he's not that good in the meta right now. But I had no problems in pushing him up to 700, and that's only because he's just so much fun to play. You can always pop off with Fang, and a good Fang player is going to be good regardless of the meta. So yeah, that's my number 4. Now, without further ado, let's jump into number 3. Who's gonna be my number 3 favorite brawler? And number 3 is going to be Yes, Leon, invisibility. Leon was my second legendary after I unlocked Crow, and when I got Leon, I was just so excited. Oh my god, that moment was I was so excited. My second legendary, Leon, invisibility. I really like playing Leon, and he's been one of the most one of, if not the most fun to play brawler back in like 2019 when he was first released. He was also like so much broken back then, but things have improved now. He's like very, very balanced right now in the meta. He has his counters, and he is almost like B tier right now, and he's almost fun to play. Going invisible and assassinating our enemies, how come that is not fun for anyone? I don't think there is anyone who hates Leon. Say seriously, Leon is like all time really, really fun to play brawler for me. So that's my number 3 pick. Now number 2, who's gonna be my number 2? Number 2 is a very close between number 1 and number 2, and I had such a difficult time in deciding which to pick. It was a lot of I had such a hard time picking up who has to be number 2 and who has to be number 1, but I finally like kind of got to a conclusion. It's a very, very close call, but I think I've been playing this brawler recently and I've been having fun with it, and I think my number 2 all-time favorite brawler has to be none other than
Teamwork makes the dream work!
Chester. Yes, I know many of you guys were expecting him to be number 1, but he's number 2. But he's still very, very fun to play. Like 5 supers. Can you imagine that? This guy has like 5 supers. That's always gonna be fun. Variety is always fun. He can fill many sort of roles. He can be a good tank counter for your team. He can be a good poker. You can go put him in one of the lanes in like gem grab or hot zone. He can take one of the lanes and even dominate. So he's a really good tank counter. He can really do good amount of damage at long range as well. So he's like jack of all trades really. He can do it all. He can shoot over walls. He can stun the enemy. He can poison the enemy. He can just have a big bomb all over the enemy. So he's gonna be one of those brawlers that like so much fun to play. So with that being said, number 2, Chester, but who is number 1? What's gonna be my number 1 pick for today? I'm gonna reveal it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's gonna
Don't
be Kit!
start believing.
Yeah! Kit. Kitty, cat. Cat, kitty. I know, guys, it has changed. Chester used to be my number 1 brawler, but I think right now it has to be Kit. Kit is so much fun. Like, this brawler can do so many things. He can be a support, he can be an assassin, he can be a damage dealer when he's in his super. He can do so many things. He's a thrower. Like literally any archetype in the game, Kit can be a thrower. Kit can be an assassin. Kit can be a support brawler. Kit can go invisible. What can Kit not do? Kit can do anything and everything. Kit has really, really good escapes. Kit has really, really good engages. Kit has really, really good stun. Kit is going to be always a fun pick regardless of what game mode you are playing. He's also very versatile, by the way. You can pick Kit in like gem grab. You can pick Kit in hot zone, in knockout, in bounty even. I know bounty is more for long range brawlers, but like depending on the map, I think even bounty can work out in Kit's favor. So really, really super versatile brawler. But I think heist is somewhere perhaps the only game mode where I would not go Kit. He can still be played in heist. because he does a lot of damage when he's attached to someone. But that's not always going to be the ideal case scenario, you know. It's not going to happen always when you'll be near the safe with one of your teammates so that you can latch on to him and just keep on bombing the safe, right? That looks good in picture, but it's not going to happen in reality always. It might happen 1 or 2 games, but it's really just not going to happen all the time. So with that, Kid is like, he's a support. They tell him here in the description that he's a support, and I do agree that he's kind of a support, but he can do everything. He can be a thrower, he can be an assassin, he can be a support brawler, obviously, and he can go invisible just like Leon from a gadget. This is the build I use. I use the invisibility gadget, and then I use a +1 for 4 charges of invisibility in your match. That's good. In knockout, this is almost broken. Like, you can go invisible, assassinate someone, and it's gonna be a 3v2 match from then on, and you're gonna just roll over the enemy team. It's gonna be so good in knockout. And my preferred star power is always overly attached, because I like to hug my Rosa, and you know, tanks plus kit is always gonna be a really busted combination. You just keep on healing your tank, and they're just gonna become like this unkillable sort of entity on the map, which is really hard to take down. So that is my number 1 favorite brawler. I know it's been a lot. There are honorable mentions. I do like playing Sandy as well. As you guys know, Sandy has been one of my favorites, so I think Sandy would be number 6. And there is a new favorite right now, which
Just
is
kidding.
Draco. Obviously, Draco is always really good. He's also fun, but he's not in the top 5. And then I also like playing Edgar, my all-time favorite brawler, one of my all-time favorites. So he's gonna be not top 5 quite there, but he has his moments, and I might push him up to 700 again. Who knows? But right now I'm like more focused on pushing Kit. Kit is all that I play right now, so Kit is my main number 1
You
brawler.
are gonna cry, aren't you? Try to get over it.
So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya, and keep brawling.